Audiflare.
Hi, and welcome to Audiflare. This is your go-to channel for audiobook summaries that cut through the noise and bring you practical, life-changing insights. Today, we're diving into Atomic Habits by James Clear, a book that's helped millions of people transform their lives one small habit at a time. Have you ever struggled to stick to a resolution or felt overwhelmed by the idea of changing your life? You're not alone. The truth is, change doesn't come from grand gestures or massive goals. It comes from the small, consistent actions you take every single day. In this video, we'll unpack the core principles of Atomic Habits, explain how small changes can lead to remarkable results, and give you actionable tips to build better habits and break bad ones. It might just change the way you approach your life. The power of tiny changes. Let's start with a simple but powerful idea. Small changes add up. Imagine this scenario. A plane is taking off from Los Angeles, heading to New York. If the pilot adjusts the nose of the plane by just 3 degrees, the change is almost imperceptible. But over the course of the flight, that tiny shift takes the plane off course, and instead of landing in New York, it ends up in Washington, D.C. This is the idea behind Atomic Habits. Your small daily actions, your habits, are like the trajectory of that plane. They might seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, they shape your life. James Clear explains this concept with a simple formula. If you get 1% better every day, you'll be 37 times better by the end of the year. On the flip side, if you get 1% worse every day, you'll slowly decline. Habits compound, either for you or against you. Why habits matter? Habits are the building blocks of your life. Think about it. Most of what you do every day is automatic. You brush your teeth, make your morning coffee, check your phone, all without much thought. These are your habits, and they shape your identity. Clear breaks down habits into a 4-step process. Cue, the trigger that starts the habit. Craving, the motivation behind the habit. Response, the action you take. Reward, the benefit you get from the action. Let's take an example. Imagine you want to start exercising. The cue might be seeing your workout clothes. The craving is wanting to feel energized or healthy. The response is doing the workout, and the reward is the sense of accomplishment you feel afterward. Understanding this cycle is key to building good habits and breaking bad ones. The 4 laws of behavior change. To help you build good habits, James Clear introduces the 4 laws of behavior change. These are practical steps you can apply to your life right away. 1. Make it obvious. Your environment has a massive impact on your habits. If you want to drink more water, put a water bottle where you can see it, on your desk, in your car, next to your bed. If you want to read more, leave your book on the table instead of tucked away on a shelf. On the flip side, if you want to break a bad habit, make it invisible. Trying to eat less junk food. Don't keep chips and candy in the house. Out of sight, out of mind. 2. Make it attractive. We're more likely to do things we enjoy. Clear suggests using a technique called temptation bundling, which pairs something you need to do with something you like. For example, only watch your favorite show while folding laundry or walking on the treadmill. Here's another tip. Surround yourself with people who have the habits you want. If you want to get fit, join a gym or hang out with friends who prioritize health. Habits are contagious. 3. Make it easy. The easier a habit is, the more likely you are to stick with it. Start small. If you want to start meditating, commit to just 1 minute a day. If you want to run, start by putting on your running shoes and stepping outside. Clear calls this the 2-minute rule. Any habit can be started in under 2 minutes. Want to read more? Commit to reading 1 page a day. These small actions might feel insignificant, but they lower the barrier to entry. Once you've started, it's easier to keep going. 4. Make it satisfying. We repeat behaviors that feel good. When you complete a habit, find a way to reward yourself. If you're saving money, Track your progress and celebrate milestones. If you're working out, take a moment to appreciate how great you feel afterward. For breaking bad habits, do the opposite. Make the habit unsatisfying. For example, enlist an accountability partner or set up consequences. If you skip a workout, you might have to pay a small fine to a friend or donate to a cause you don't support. Focus on identity, not outcomes. One of the most transformative ideas in Atomic Habits is this: focus on who you want to become, not just what you want to achieve. Instead of saying, "I want to lose weight," say, "I am someone who takes care of my health." Instead of saying, "I want to write a book," say, "I am a writer." Every small action you take casts a vote for the person you want to be. Over time, these votes build a new identity. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who wanted to lose weight. Instead of setting a huge goal, he asked himself one simple question before every decision. What would a healthy person do? With each meal, each workout, and each choice, he aligned his actions with his identity. Bit by bit, he became a healthier person. Breaking bad habits. Breaking bad habits follows the same principles, but in reverse. Make it invisible. Hide triggers for bad habits. Don't keep your phone next to your bed if you want to stop scrolling at night. Make it unattractive. Reframe the habit. Instead of thinking of smoking as relaxing, think of it as something that harms your body. Make it difficult. Add friction. Log out of social media after each session, or delete apps that waste your time. Make it unsatisfying. Add accountability. Share your goals with a friend or use a habit tracker to highlight your progress, or lack of it. Systems over goals. Here's a big shift in thinking. Don't focus on goals, focus on systems. Goals are the results you want. Systems are the processes that get you there. For example, instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," build a system where you run 3 times a week. Instead of saying, "I want to save $10,000, create a budget and automate your savings." When you focus on the system, the results will follow. The plateau of latent potential change doesn't happen overnight. Imagine an ice cube in a cold room. The temperature rises from 28 to 31 degrees, but nothing happens. Then, at 32 degrees, the ice starts to melt. Habits work the same way. Progress is often invisible at first, but stick with it and you'll see results. That's Atomic Habits in a nutshell. Small, consistent changes create big results. Focus on building systems, embrace patience, and align your habits with your identity. Thank you for listening to Audiflare. If you found this summary helpful, hit the subscribe button and share it with someone who could use a little inspiration. Your next big breakthrough might just start with one small habit.